Hello everybody, I'm back at it sharing 4 more properties with you. We're headed into Alabama today. All of these houses are $99,900 and under, and the last one is $35,000 and it's sitting on a half an acre of land. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful Tuesday, and as always that cup is full of happiness. So yeah, we're going to begin right here with the highest price in today's episode. This is coming in at $99,900. And remember, you're always welcome to make offers on these properties because they're placed on the market to be sold, right? So let's check this one out. This one's on an acre, and it's $99,900, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,625 square feet of living space. And this one's located at 810 Bone Road in Greenville, Alabama, 36037. This house has 1,625 square feet of living space with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Says it was on the market, or it's been on the market 13 days, and it states it was built in 1981, and there's a 2-car attached garage. Let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money in Greenville, Alabama? Look at this place. So more than likely there's some bedrooms above that garage space. So we have a metal roof that we see and a nice covered porch. Just need to add a couple hanging baskets for a little more pop of color, right? Okay, so in Greenville, Alabama, we are in Butler County. Population is around 17,924 people. Your property tax rate is coming in at 0.30 to 0.34%. This is one of the lowest property tax rates you're going to find in the U.S. And the median home values here are just under $200,000 in Butler County, Alabama. Look at how pretty this is. So as we see, we have vinyl siding and brick on the exterior with that green metal roof. And now we're headed inside. Nice. It looks like ceramic tile. When you get in there, you get the lay of the land. Feel free to have those home inspections. Go check these ones out. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses are found in the description box below every video. Yeah, this one's nice. For those of you who do not appreciate New York State, some of you were hating on New York State. And because in the previous episode, I showed you some nice properties in New York. One is a really sweet cabin that needs some fixing. It's $69,000 on over 5 acres of land. And another one was a beautiful craftsman brick bungalow in East Aurora sitting on 3 acres of land. So they were really sweet finds. But some of you are just hating on New York. Like, wow. So here today we're going into Alabama. And again, the lowest price is going to be $35,000 on a half an acre. And this is the highest price at $99,900 on an acre. How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And as always, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. And definitely hit the notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. Look how pretty this is. So we have a gas range with a range hood. Nice little colorful backsplash. Pretty cabinets. And let me know what you would do with these houses, whether or not you want to live in Alabama. What do you think about the price points for what we're looking at here? And would you keep these kitchens? Would you renovate the kitchen? Would that be the first room that you tackle? This one's very nice. So it does look like we have a window AC unit, but this is pretty open. There might be a pocket door right here going into that next room, but look at our beautiful wooden staircase. Nice ceiling. This is very nice. Looks like you could move right in there. And again, this is Greenville, Alabama. So there we have a gas wall heater as well. This may be a living room. But again, get there and get the lay of the land. Very fine. Look at this bathroom. Sweet. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's like a at least 60 square foot bathroom. Very fine. Slider door, step right into the shower. Commode lid is closed. We're off to a great start today. It's amazing. It's pretty interesting to see what some of you say about the lids. There it is. There it is, right? We're just going to close that on the way out. And I just say close the lid just for photograph reasons, really, is why I say let's close the lids, even though myself, I like to keep them closed. I don't need to see the water inside that bowl or anything else for that matter. But anyway, here's your second full bathroom with a tub and shower combination. Then over here we have your laundry area, which looks really nice, and a nice wide hallway, because that does look to be at least 16-inch ceramic tile on the floor. Wow, now we're getting a little wallpaper. Yeah, this one's very nice. 99.9 in Greenville, Alabama. And again, the address is 810 Bone Road. So there's some paneling. There's some carpet. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some hardwood floor beneath it. Birds are really singing today. Can you hear them? Okay, so look at this. You're getting a detached 2-car garage also. And this is sitting on an acre of land where you're going to get the well, the septic, the utilities. 99.9. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. So you have a 2-tiered, 2-story, I should say, covered porches on the back of that house. Nice. Look at your property. So we are on propane gas. Wow. Sweet. 99.9. Somebody go check this one out. Leave us a comment. Let us know how it goes. If you're loving on Alabama, just gotta have some fun, you guys. Gotta have some fun. Gotta enjoy each other's company right through the comments. Yeah, this is sweet. Look at that. Who doesn't love a covered porch, especially on the upper and the lower level? Hopefully your primary bedroom is right off this upper deck. Isn't that nice? Sweet find right here in Greenville, Alabama. The vinyl siding is going to need a little cleanup, but I guess I would say the primary may be above the garage with that upper deck. Yeah, very fine. Needs a little attention, needs a little TLC, a little loving, but that's all right. We're here to give some, right? Okay, now it's been on the market 13 days. That house was built in 1981. Let's see where we are on the map. Greenville, Alabama. There's no street view with this one. So we're way off of Bone Road and Halso Mill Road. Halso. Here we are on the map. So let's see here. We have a Southern Ridge ATV park nearby. That's sweet. So we are east of Georgiana and east of Chapman. We are west of Brantley and Dozier. And we're above Andalusia. So we are right here. Red marks a spot. Montgomery, Alabama is up here to the north. We have Ozark over here to the east. And Monroeville and Jackson over to the west. So this is southern Alabama, I would say. And let's see where we are with your 1 acre here. If you don't want a lot of land, but you want a little bit, there you go. And that's 1 acre, nice square parcel. Not much for trees on the property, but you could always plant your own, right? But you do have a little community of people. Let's see where your nearby groceries, shopping, and community are. See how far we have to go. A little ways, it looks like. Yeah, over to the west of you is where a lot of your local amenities will be, and to the east and south, but not immediately nearby. But if you like to be out in the country, this one might suit your needs. Greenville, Alabama, 36037. And it states here, just outside of town, so maybe it's not as far as it looks. 4-bedroom, 2 full bath house sits right under 2,000 square feet. It's a full of opportunity with a layout designed for both function and flexibility. There's a lot of room to spread out and step outside to find a workshop, perfect for hobbies or storage or your next project. And you have a property that feels peaceful and rural while still being just minutes from town conveniences. And when we see the history, it was just listed and the house is 45 years old. And on an assessment of $12,060, the taxes come in at $312. And again, the property tax rate here is 0.30 to 0.34%. Low property taxes. So if that's what you're looking for, Alabama may be the state for you. Now we're going to head into Butler, Alabama. This one's $80,000, so we're reducing that price. This one's on not quite a half an acre, but it's more than a quarter. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,122 square feet at 216 Colonial Drive in Butler, Alabama, 36904. Let's check it out. $80,000. This is pretty. Another brick home, and this is a brick ranch with a shingle roof and a covered entry. That roof looks fairly new. Again, have those home inspections. It's vinyl sided with brick. Low maintenance, hopefully. So in Butler, we're in Choctaw County. Population's around 12,380 people. And your median home values are coming in around $260,000. and no, I'm sorry. Properties values are coming in at $125,000, and your property tax rate is between 0.18 and 26%. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a detached garage with this house. And this one's $80,000 on more than a quarter of an acre, not quite a half. Yeah, this is really pretty too. Look at this. So if you don't want an acre of land, maybe you want another county, this is in Choctaw County. Yeah, so here's your outbuilding with your little patio or a carport. $80,000. And this is Butler, Alabama. Sweet. Maybe you could turn into that little outbuilding into a guest suite of some sort. You never know until you get there and check it out. Okay, so here's what we are getting of living space in like an open window there. Here's your kitchen. Nice. Look at all those cabinets. You have a window above your double sink, electric range with this house. We have couple of electrical outlets for your appliances and things as they show. Yeah, that's your nice kitchen with our laminate floor, it looks like. And then here's your cutout window for your pass-through. Nice. $80,000 for this one. And again, would you guys keep that kitchen? Would you renovate it? For me, I might just want to change out the hardware, maybe paint the cabinets. Could switch out the countertop, I guess, but looks like you could use it. Looks like you could move right in this one too. $80,000. This one's Butler, Alabama, 36904. So there's your hallway. Gonna have to look past personal belongings. This could be one of the bedrooms. And again, the property tax rate is 0.18 to 0.26% here. That's low. Low taxes. At least that's what the research shows. You can always call the county clerk's office for accurate tax details. Look at our powder blue bathroom. Does have a window above your tub and shower. Nice. Let me know what you guys think of these houses today. I love reading your comments. It's always great to have all of you here with me. I appreciate the time that you spend with me on this channel. Nice. That looks like a nice deep closet for your bedroom there. Laundry. Nice. It's one less thing you've got to move in there. Another bathroom with looks like maybe a walk-in shower. Very pretty find right there for one of you. And this one again is 216 Colonial Drive. And this is Butler, Alabama, 36904. So it's been on the market 40 days, and this house was built in 1994. So let's check it out on the map. Butler, Alabama, and Choctaw County. So we got Granny Spoon over to the east. Shout out to Granny Spoon. West Butler is over here to the west. Mount Sterling over to the east. Lisbon up there to the northwest. And then we have the Mississippi line right over here on the west of us. So this is Western Alabama. Birmingham is up here to the northeast. Yeah, this is way west. So Laurel, Mississippi is right below us over the line there. And then Mobile is down here to the south. There you have it. And let me see, are they going to give us a satellite view? Where's my satellite view today? Well, let's check out the street view. There's your street view. How pretty is that? Wow, it's a very fine looking neighborhood. But again, you research the neighborhoods, right? Do your research, drive around different times of the day, talk to some neighbors. But that looks very pretty. And that one is $80,000 find right there. Oops, sorry about that. $80,000. And that's in Butler, Alabama, 36904. Been on the market 40 days. Why is that not giving us a satellite view? Oh, there it is. Just didn't click. There you go. There's your satellite view. So that's a nice square parcel. Look at all those trees. Very pretty. So you have a lot of local amenities. And we have a saw company nearby. RV park. Piggly Wiggly for your grocery store. And I'm sure there's a few other ones, especially if you go over the Mississippi line. That's where you are there in Butler, Alabama. And it states here, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house offering 1,122 square feet. Perfect for first-time home buyers, situated on a spacious lot. It's ready for your vision and your updates, and it has a functional layout with a combined kitchen and dining area, a split bedroom plan, and the primary has its own private bathroom. It's quiet, access just minutes from town in a sweet little neighborhood, it says. And when we look at the history on this one, it's just listed, and the house is 32 years young. And on an assessment of $72.59, the taxes come in at $235. And again, the property tax rate is 0.18 to 0.26% in Choctaw County. That could be a great find for one of you looking for a ranch in Butler, Alabama. Nice. Now we're going to head into Opp, Alabama. This is another cutie for $71.5 on a little bit more than a quarter of an acre. This house has 880 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And it's been on the market for 6 days. It was built in 1960. Let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money in Opp, Alabama? And in Opp, Alabama, we're in Covington County with this one, where the population is just under 38,000 people, and your property tax rate are coming in 0.20 to 0.32%. Cute little place right here. So we have a carport. We have a little covered entry on the front and the side with a shingle roof. Very minimal landscaping. And this is Covington County. Just about a quarter of an acre with this one. How cute is this? Are any of you looking in Alabama? Let me know in the comments or where you're looking. If you're looking in a particular area, let me know in the comments and I'll do what I can to help you, and just give me a price point of where you want to be, where your budget is. Yeah, this is cute. Is that all they're going to show of it? Oh no, here we go. Getting ahead of myself. Coffee's kicking in. So there's your back deck. Set of French doors. That's very sweet. May have a fenced yard. Oh my goodness, look how cute this one is. Oh, nice. Look at the knotty pine paneling. So we do have some carpet. We might get lucky, find that hardwood beneath it. This is very nice. Looks like you could move right in here. And this one's $71,500. Cute. Look at the kitchen. So that's like a galley style kitchen with a ceramic tile pattern on your countertop, window above your double sink. Let me know. Would you tackle the kitchen? Would you leave it the way it is? Another house you could move right into. And this one is in Opp, Alabama in Covington County. So you have a little electric range with your range hood. Now, I might see one outlet there for your counter appliance. Can't quite tell. Another reason to go check it out in person. Here's your bathroom. Here's your hallway. So if you're looking for a smaller home, this may suit your needs in Opp, Alabama 36467 is the zip code. This is very nice. I like the doorknobs. And when you get in there, of course, when you have your home inspection, you'll learn if the windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. Check your roof, the longevity of it, your foundation, run mechanicals, and get the lay of the land. So there's your floor plan. Nice. So you have a primary bedroom and 2 guest bedrooms, a bathroom, kitchen, hall, and your living and dining area. And that's 106 Martin Street. Martin, M-A-R-T-I-N. Nice. I think this is super cute. Looks like you could move right in. $71,500. And that is in Opp, Alabama, so let's check it out on the map. A lot of local amenities with this one here. You've got a grocery outlet, T&C Pharmacy, Country Kitchen. You got the Grit and Grind Coffee. Like it. Okay, so let's see here. Alberton is over to the east. Horn Hill is down to the south, along with Kinston, Sampson, and McRae. Florala is also down to the south. You've got Sanford and Andalusia over to the west of us, and Glenwood and Brantley up to the north. So here we are. Montgomery's way up there to the north. So this is southern Alabama. You're not too far from that Florida line. And then here we are on the satellite view. There you go. Nice square parcel. You do have some trees on this property and some neighbors if that's a comfort to you. If you want to be more in a village, this looks super sweet. 106 Martin Street. And let's see the street view. Oh, how cute is this? Nice. Nice little side street. There's your neighbors. But again, research the neighborhoods. But that looks very fine. $71,500. Been on the market 6 days. Built in 1960. And it states here, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house with updated flooring throughout and situated on a spacious, nearly half an acre lot. Property offers great potential for first-time home buyers, and you can enjoy the large yard with plenty of room for outdoor activities or future expansions. And you have easy access to local amenities. Don't miss the chance to make this your own space, it says. And when we look at the history, just listed, and the house is 66 years old. And again, for our county tax records, call Covington County Clerk's Office, and that one is 71.5. And let's just get another look at the outside of that. 71.5. Isn't that cute? Looks like it's vinyl sided, but again, go check it out. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to head into Bankston, Alabama. This house is $35,000 on a half an acre. And this one does state it's a foreclosure, and it's in Bankston, Alabama at 90 County Road 67. And it's been on the market 95 days, it says, and it was built in 1950. Now, when it's a foreclosure like this, it may be on the market because there could be an issue with it, or just because it's bank owned. But I'm telling you, banks don't want to hang on to these properties, so always feel free to make an offer, especially when it's been on the market almost 95 or almost 100 days. So let's check it out. It's in Bankston, Alabama on a half an acre, $35,000 with a metal roof, and it has a garage. So let's check it out. It looks like a concrete block structure with a covered porch. $35,000 house to call your own on a half an acre, well, septic, utilities. You can have home inspections even if they're a foreclosure or they're selling it as is, where is. Have a home inspection for your own information purposes. Look at this. So we have laminate flooring. There's your kitchen. So we have some cabinets with glass doors over here on the right. Plenty of room for an island. Look at this place. $35,000. And the longer they sit on the market vacant and unoccupied, they do not increase in value. So I always say make your offer based on the condition, the results of your home inspection, how long it's been sitting there. You can do a little digging and do a little research yourself. And, see how long it's been vacant. You can ask the agent. Looks like they did a little painting or just wall repair. Looks like we get a utility sink. That might be the laundry room straight ahead. And you can always check out the address on the USDA agricultural site to see if any of these houses will qualify for a USDA rural loan. And in the previous episode, I did show you where that site is. It's really easy. You just punch it in under USDA agricultural, and there's a little search bar, and you put in the address, and it pops up to tell you if the address is eligible for, those rural loans. It's just something good to look into. And you don't have to have a lot of acreage to qualify and to be eligible, just an FYI. Look at this place. This is super cute. So we are right down to the bare floor, which would not bother me. Can choose whatever I want for the flooring. It's one less thing I'd have to take out of there if I didn't like it. And then here is your big bathroom with your laundry. They left you a utility sink. Here's your walk-in shower. Sweet. $35,000, you guys. And again, this one is in Fayette County. Population is just under 4,200 people, so it's a small county population. Your property tax rate is 0.28 to 0.34%, and the median home values here are right around $180,000. And they're asking $35,000 for this house, and it's been on the market 95 days. Try to negotiate the price. Why not, right? Maybe you can get it for under 30, maybe under 25, 28, who knows? Yeah, this is cute. That looks like a walk-in closet that's accessible on both sides. Nice. Let me know what you guys think of this one for $35,000. There's your nice size bathroom. Could lay down some new flooring, but the vanity looks good. The sink looks good. It's a drop-in counter sink with a nice faucet. You've got your commode with a lid that we're going to close out, and we have a tile for your surround in your tub. Sweet. There's your garage. Nice. $35,000 for this house. And this is Bankston, Alabama and Fayette County. Yeah, little concrete block build. Why not? Can paint that up. Plant some flowers. Dress it up a little bit. Modernize it. Call it home. You know, it's another house looking for its person, because houses need people and people need houses, right? Remember to share these episodes, subscribe to the channel, let people know that there are houses out there that I show you that are $35,000. It looks like you could move right in there. However, yes, there may be some caveats to that, right? Maybe the AC doesn't work, or maybe there's a problem with the septic. However, those are negotiation points, I would say. Yeah, this is super nice. For $35,000. I don't know what you're thinking, but you can let me know in the comments. And do you see what I see? I see potential and possibilities for one of you that wants to live in Bankston, Alabama. That's a sweet little place right there. Somebody go check it out. $35,000, 90 County Road 67. Been on the market 95 days, and that was built in 1950. Little 50 block built. Love it. So let's see where we are on the map. Here we go. So let's see here. You have a Sanford grocery and grill right nearby. How sweet is that? You can invite me over. I'll bring the pie and the coffee. Remember? Got to get together. Okay, so we are west of Bowley Springs and west of Barry. And we are north of New Lexington. Carbon Hill is up above us to the south, or to the north, pardon me. So we're in Fayette's over here to the west, along with Millport. And there again is the line. So this is western Alabama. Birmingham is right over here to the east. And Tuscaloosa is down to the south, along with Aliceville. We've got Bankhead National Forest right up above us too. Sweet. And then here we are on the satellite view. $35,000 house to call your own. And with really low property taxes. There's your parcel. Like a triangular shape. Sweet, tucked back in the trees. Man, $35,000. So let's get your nearby real quick. Grocery, shopping, community, health, and safety. Yeah, there you go. There's all kinds. Not too far in the distance by any means. And let's see if there's a street view for this one. How sweet is this find? Look at that. So you have some neighbors, but this is a country road to take you home to Bankston, Alabama for $35,000. Nice. And again, the property home values here are right around $180,000. So there's a lot of room for equity growth with every one of these houses that I'm showing today. Been on the market 95 days. States here that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on approximately half an acre, ready for its full renovation. It's a great opportunity for a first-time home buyer. You can customize this home from the ground up. You also have a detached workshop/garage with roll-up door, ideal for tools, storage, or hobby space. Pardon me. Bring your vision and creativity to life with this one. $35,000. Bring an offer, it says. So let's see here. This one has some history. It was listed in 2018 for $40,000. Then they removed it. Then back in 2021, it says it sold for $75,000. Then it was listed for $59,000 back in January. Now they're at $35,000, and the house is 76 years old. And on an assessment of $9,360, the taxes were $200. And again, the tax rate is 0.28 to 0.34% for property taxes. And they're asking $35,000. You can't beat it, you guys, especially if you want to live in a low property tax rate state with warm weather, and does get mighty hot in Alabama. And if you want to be near the Mississippi line, this one might suit your needs. Half an acre, $35,000 house with more than 1,350 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. $35,000. Before I recap to the other 3 properties, however, let's see what this little block build would look like with a fresh coat of paint and some landscaping. And there it is. I painted it forest green with white trim and just put in a lot of fresh landscaping and a little walkway. And that's what it could look like. Of course, it could look however you like with whatever color you choose, but that just gives a little modernization and some creativity and, of course, some money and some elbow grease, right? And that's a $35,000 house in Bankston, Alabama, and it does state it's a foreclosure. Then as we go back into Opp, Alabama, this one is on a little more than a quarter of an acre for $71,500, and that's an 880 square foot house. And then this one here is in Butler, Alabama, on not quite a half an acre for $80,000, and that house has 1,122 square feet. Or this one here is in Greenville, and that is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath on an acre with 1,625 square feet, and that one is $99,900. And that'll do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed Alabama, and if you're looking there, check out these properties, and we'll see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody, and keep that cup full of happiness. Cheers.